Hi everyone! We just went on another big grocery trip. We just went 2 weeks ago. We had a huge haul, and I had actually planned to do a bunch of freezer cooking, which I did do, for our upcoming move, and then things have been really postponed, and we're not really sure when we're going to be closing. It might be a couple weeks, it might be more like 3 or 4 weeks, and then once we close, I don't really know when we're going to be moving. So I have this downtime right now. We were supposed to be moving this week and we're at a standstill. So I was feeling frustrated. I thought, you know, I can't get stuff ready for when the baby comes. At this stage, I'm almost 32 weeks. It's still, you know, another 7 or 8 weeks before she comes, but usually I'm already thinking ahead about putting stuff in our freezer, making sure that we have the clothes and the baby gear and everything that we need. And I had put it off because I thought we need to wait until we move. So I was feeling really frustrated, and I thought, you know what? I've got the downtime now, so we are going to just alter our menu plan and get some more stuff in the freezer, and also provide a little more flexibility. So I essentially made a 2-week plan, and each time I'm cooking, I'm going to cook twice and freeze once. So we'll eat on the night that we cook, and then I'll put one thing in the freezer, and then I've got a list of all the things that are in the freezer and also meals that I can make out of the pantry. And once these next 2 weeks are done, we'll just plan 1 week at a time, and we'll take out what we need from the freezer. If we're moving, we'll take out more. If we're not moving, we'll take out less. And then whatever is still left in there after we move is going to stay there after the baby. So hopefully I'm kind of stocking things up a little bit now while I've got the time. Anyway, all that said and done, this is a look at our haul today. I'll just start over here. We went to Sam's Club, Walmart, and our local grocery store, Food Lion. So I'm going to start with what we got at Sam's Club. We got a bag of frozen broccoli, a bag of frozen fruit. We got another box of these Greek yogurt cups, and a bag of mozzarella cheese, some more butter, 2 gallons of milk, and then all this meat is stuff that we are cooking, so it's more than what we'll eat in the next couple weeks because it's twice what I need for each recipe. So we have some chicken thighs, 2 packages. I think it is a total of about 14 pounds. Then we have a package of ground beef here. This is 5.5 pounds. That is for some taco meat. Then we have 2 packages of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I think this also is probably about 12 pounds in total with the 2 packages. And then second to last, we have a package of a boneless, skinless chicken breast. That's 7 pounds. And then I have this pork shoulder picnic roast. I honestly don't know anything about cuts of meat, but I know I can throw this in the crock pot. It's almost 10 pounds. It's like it says 9.68 pounds. And that is for some pulled pork. So that's it for our meat. And still, this is all still from Sam's Club. I have a big bag of limes because I'm using a bunch for marinating chicken for chicken fajitas. And these peppers are also all for chicken fajitas. They're gonna go into the bag with the chicken and the marinade and some onions and go in the freezer. And then I can pull it out when we're cooking it. We have a bag of apples here. We have a bag of peeled garlic. I have a package of mushrooms, that's for some cooking, some tomatoes, green beans, some romaine hearts here. We're going to eat probably half of that tonight. We're having some Asian chicken salad, some spinach. This will be a little bit for salad, but mostly this one is for cooking this time. A package of strawberries, a couple things of bananas, then and also this bag of oranges. That's our produce. And then we got some cereal. Last time I think I mentioned that we were trying to branch out from cereal, and my breakfast rotation is kind of not working for us. So I thought I'll just get more cereal, and then on days when we make something else, that's great. And if not, that's great too. We have a jar of sun-dried tomatoes for some cooking. I got this bag of gluten-free flour because we might be having a special visitor after our little one is born and Claude is back to work, and this visitor might need something gluten-free. We also have a big thing of corn tortillas. I have one package of these flour tortillas. So last time I had 2 packages and we made most of them into bean and cheese burritos, and we're going to do that again because we've used about half of them already. Then we have 2 bags of chips, one for Claude because he really likes those chips, and then one, this is theoretically for our lunch on Saturday. We have a big jar of tomato sauce, a big can of pork and beans. And that is it for our food stuff that we got at Sam's Club. So I'll tell you, our food total at Sam's Club was $262.31. We did get a couple other things, and I will show you that in a minute. Then from Walmart, now we don't keep a separate household budget. Our groceries and household are all together. And so these items here, plastic bags, toothpaste, if we're getting toothbrushes, hair stuff, whatever, it's all just kind of together. That just works well for us. So we got a big box of 50 gallon size freezer bags, a total of 5 things of toothpaste to restock. And then for food, again, I'm trying to get stuff in the pantry and in the freezer for after the move and after the baby. And one thing that we really enjoy is white chili. And so I have all this stuff in the pantry, but we're going to be using some, and I just want to make sure I have enough in there. So we got 2 cans of chickpeas, 4 cans of navy beans, and 4 cans of white hominy. Then also for some cooking, 2 big cans of tomato puree, and these are for pizza, 4 little things of tomato paste. I take 1 for a pizza night, and I mix it with some water till it's the consistency I want, and I add onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, whatever I feel like putting in. Makes a really good sauce, and it's not too runny. Then for some baking, I splurged. These were so expensive, and I probably could have tried to find some cheaper, but I really want to try my hand at white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. So to that end, we got a bunch of white chocolate chips. This is probably not enough macadamia nuts for the recipe, but whatever. I think it'll make one recipe. The idea with these is I'm going to make the dough and then put them in little balls and stick them in the freezer. And I have a bunch of cookies that way. Cookies are not essential, but it's been really handy if we are taking something somewhere or the kids just, want a little snack. I can throw a dozen on the tray and get them cooked up quickly. Then we have this Braunschweiger liverwurst lunch meat. I like to have that. Many of the kids like that as well. Then we've got a big thing of sour cream. We have someone rating the chips. What are those, Daniel? Those? What are those? Chips. All right, so back to Walmart. Actually, that was the end of Walmart. So we didn't get that much there. We actually did get quite a few clothes for the kids. We're trying to get their spring and summer stuff up and ready. So I'll go over that in a minute. But our food total at Walmart was $42.63. Then we have this little stack right here. This is from Food Lion, our local grocery store. I got 2 things of cottage cheese. Then we also got 2 bunches of cilantro, a bag of onions, and then I got these trays, disposable trays. This is for things like lasagna or casserole or baked pasta dish, things that are on our menu that I'm going to throw in the freezer. So that was our Food Lion tiny haul, and that total was $13.47. So in total, for all this food that is here on this table and just on the sides as well, we spent $318.41. So that's for all that stuff right there. I mentioned before, we got some clothing for the kids, and we mainly focused on getting shirts today. Now, I also got these hand weights for myself. I got 2 3-pound weights and 2 5-pound weights, and I think these were just under $3 each, and these were just under $5 each. We found these really cute little dresses for the new baby. The girls and I were just like, oh, that's so cute, that's so cute. And the boys were kind of, well, the big boy was rolling his eyes. But so we got this little dress here, this cute little yellow dress, and they were each, I think they were $7. And our 3-year-old Rachel, she also got a couple of just really simple t-shirt kind of dresses, also to wear for church. She picked these out herself. They were less than $5 each. Then the big girls, they each got 4 t-shirts, and they got bigger sizes than what they need because they have long torsos, so they need the longer length, and they also like looser shirts. So these are Abby's. She's our 6-year-old. She picked out these colors herself, and then she picked out this t-shirt dress, and then we got these little leggings to go with. Then Hannah, our 8-year-old, picked out these shirts for herself, and again, she got them in a bigger size than her normal size because she likes to have them loose. Then she picked out this dress. She was undecided. They don't usually pick out their own clothes, so I think she's a little overwhelmed, and she ended up picking the same one as Abby. And then Joshua, our 9-year-old, he picked out these shirts for himself. Apparently he really likes gray and green because he also picked out this shirt for Daniel, gray and green, so we know what he likes. I think all of these shirts, the girls' shirts were $3 something each. The dresses were like $6 something each. The boys' shirts were, I think, around $5 each, roughly. And then this little one, Daniel's, was also about $5. So that was our Walmart portion of our clothing. And the total for that, so this is clothing and exercise stuff at Walmart. The total was $128.50. And last but not least, we got these cute little outfits for the new baby at Sam's Club. I saw these a couple weeks ago, and I was like, no, I'm not going to look, because I was waiting till after we moved. But now that I need to kind of use this time for prepping for the baby, we just got in a few things that she needed to fill in, at least just for the first couple months. So I found this little set. I got a newborn size. Our babies are not super huge, so she will definitely wear this. And it comes with 2 little shirts and then these really cute pants here. And that, I think, was like right around $10 for this set. And then I got these little one-piece kind of things. So this little pink one, it's got a little skirt on it. That was, I think, $5. And then this little outfit here, it's got the little like leg things, and on the back, I didn't know until we got home, it has this little rainbow on the bottom. So that will be cute and comfortable, especially as we're heading into summer after she's born. And then this set here, it's got this floral onesie and this cute polka dot onesie and just some solid pink pants. So everything but the first little outfit, these are all 3-month size. And I do have a box of baby clothes, but they're totally off season because our last girl was born in the end of October. So this is just filling in some gaps. And I refrained from buying bigger sizes until we know what we actually need for that. That was the clothing portion of our Sam's Club shopping, and that total was $33.40. So our clothing for Walmart and Sam's Club, and then also including the weights that I got for exercising, that total was $161.90. And our grand total for everything that we spent today, groceries, kids' clothing, everything, was $480.31. So compared to the last time we went, last time we spent almost twice that amount. And I thought, this is a lot for a whole month. And it really was, because we were trying to restock things and also trying to stock up in our freezer. So what we bought now would be about what we would buy for prepping dinners and most things, you know, keeping our pantry stocked for an average month. And then, of course, in between our normal monthly shopping trips, we would go once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever to get produce. In our freezer, after tomorrow and the next week or two, we will have 20, I think it's like 28 meals. So that's 28 dinners that will be either in our pantry, stuff that we can just throw into the crock pot, or in our freezer. So it's really like we have been eating now for 2 weeks. We're going to eat for another 2 weeks, and we have stuff for another month. So it's really like 2 months worth of food. I'll give you one last look. Take my sticky notes away. Here are our kids' clothing, and then our table with all of our goodies here. On that note, I will say goodbye and see you next time. Someone is helping me put stuff in the refrigerator.